Hello, welcome to Quasimorph, the place where the demons are going to kill everyone and everyone else will kill the demons, because that's what the update brings us. Now, I've played in the beta version of the update and it seems like they didn't change much, but they did change some things, and I'm a bit annoyed at the fact that they didn't really post the patch notes for the, how should I put it, the full release of the patch, of the update. I don't know, it's weird when you think about it. Anyway, I guess we should just play another game. Now, one thing I did notice that the problem is currently is that you don't really have a lot of missions per se. Most of the times you'll be forced to go into the high quasi-morphosis zones, which are basically Mercury, Venus, and Earth. And not many missions on Mars, and I don't understand this. I mean, Mars and its satellites. Resistance and Core War, because usually at the on Mars you have the same factions fighting each other over and over, which is a bit weird. Oh, I guess I can do this mission if I get there in time. 20 days, 1 day. Sure, let's go over there. So I wanted to play a quick game and make a quick episode about how the game is currently at the patch release. Now, as a big note, I think the game will be much harder from now on because of the changes to armor, health, gun damage, and some other things. Also, we have new gun types. I think the main problem of the game currently will be how do you deal with the elite soldiers of factions that are very strong. And I think no one can answer this question for now. I think we just have to play the game and see how it goes. Also, they don't really know how to fix the problem with the technology of the factions going much faster than they should. Wow, okay. Headstone, as you can see, is kind of steamrolling its technology rating, and they have 4 assets. So let's look a little bit at what they offer you, what the factions offer you. Forward. Tank, Hanovets, Tech. I don't know, well, I guess it's just mining equipment. Rock solid war cap. Resist beam. So as you can see, it has resist beam weapons, but I don't know. Seems like it's okay for the beginning of the game. Let me see what the other ones have. I hope it puts a light on the helmet. That would be crazy. Foreman. I guess these are the foremen. It's much easier to identify the factions right now with these changes. The Jeff Hammer is on the Church of Revelation. I guess the Church of Revelation really likes its preacher and a shotgun type of deal. Shotgun preacher type of deal. At Coven, yeah, they don't really have much in the beginning, but they can offer you mine chips, which is super helpful in the beginning of the game. Civil resistance. They have the guerrillas. Yeah, well, I guess. Scorpion. They do have their own gear that is kind of fun to use now. LMF. Seems like French Comte has a very good start above the other factions. It seems like the developers really modified the top 3 corporations, Real War, Encom, and SBN to have much less utility in the beginning of the game. And how is Daydream Games so high in the list? What did they do? Did they just give everyone Steams and they left the playground? I don't know. They said, who needs war when you can relax at home? Or maybe they gave them, you know, vitamins for their muscles and they all became bad bodybuilders and left the stations, I don't know. They have the nano steams, which is nice, and the other shotguns, okay. I guess they are workable, but still, probably it will be very important because they are the medical guys. They have the fighter backpacks, so Encom is really solid in the beginning with the shotgun and SMG. Basic, fighter backpacks, okay, as well. And, real wear. XR, Military Industrial Megacore, so I guess they are the guys that will offer you kind of interesting things in the beginning, but it's only pistols, so they're kind of like the commando lightly armed elite units right now. Interesting. And Ancom is more like the more security-based film. Okay, I like all of these changes. Now, I want to do a little bit of an overview before we do the mission, so let's do the mission. Oh wait, I cannot go against the church. I came here for nothing. Beneficiary. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of a problem because if you want to go with the big organizations, the big corporations, you don't have a lot of options to attack or do other stuff. Sure, I guess you can try to do this, but we'll not reach it in time. Nope. Venus, yeah. It seems like Venus will still be the big winner of all of these things, because you have a lot of stuff to do on Venus. Well, I guess I have no choice but to go there, even though I don't have the missions ready. Let's watch a little bit more traveling. I don't want to craft anything, I just want to go from mission to mission and probably jumpstart my mercenary careers with, you know, the other mercenaries. Come close enough to Ganix for my call to reach your mind, but make us a pact. Why the barons come to you? Meaning me go to Venus and simply do your job. Massacre them the way you always do. Murderers, cannibals, people like scream. What? I will sense the sweet aroma of Gvak. I know it will. I will know it's you. Mara. What? What? I guess he wants you to kill all of those people. As you can see, they're really trying that hard. Oh man, I missed the civil resistance attacking them. So this is still a big problem, because unless they give you the ship upgrades, which should be in the next update if I remember the roadmap correctly, there's no way you can kind of play the game at your own pace, how should I put it? You cannot play the game you want to play, because you'll never reach the missions in time, and you'll have to, at some point, just do some other missions, because you want to play the game. Unless they give you an option to start some missions for some factions, it's going to be very hard, or just more ship upgrades. Well, I guess I should just go to Mars and wait for a new mission. Yeah, seems like this has... Oh wow, that's a cool shadow effect, did you see that? I guess this has been made a little worse by the fact that the factions have more locations and they fight more, and it seems like the extra locations gave more boosts to other factions, which is great in essence, but in practice it seems like it's going to be harder for the existing weaker factions to actually do something. See what I mean? There are so little missions on Mars on its satellites compared to Earth. Usually now Earth has a lot of missions, as you can see, and Venus as well. Well, I guess not now. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. Let's go there. So the game has been evolving at, I don't know, I would say at a very high pace. It's basically it's doing in a few months what Outward, well not Outward, what Stone Shard didn't do in a few years. I'm thinking about Outward because I saw the trailers a few days ago and I still want to play it. I don't know. I said my opinion about it. I just miss Outward 1. So, please call mission. Beneficiary will be the civil resistance. And it's an elimination mission, which is not so bad. I will not need the Cosmos. I probably can keep that. As you can see, this is kind of like my preferred loadout. Arbiter. Well, I guess this is what I have. Remember, armors have tiers now. And this is medium tier. And that means you need medium tier armor repair kits. It sounds a little bit weird. So, or no, components to fix them. So this makes it a little harder to play the game normally. Fixes medium armor, makeshift armor and heavy armor. If you dismantle armors, you can only fix heavy armor with ceramic plate, armor plate with medium armor plate with armor plate, and the rusty metal with makeshift armor. And the weapons seem to lose durability a little faster than they used to do. So yeah, I guess that's why you always need to use 2 weapons. I think I have enough ammo, more or less. I don't have time to get more. Let's divide some of the weapon parts and take some weapon parts as well, because I am pretty sure we'll need them. Max condition is 10. Yeah, that will be enough. Okay, let's take 4 just so we don't have any problems. Also, let's take more food, because food is also going to be a big problem. Other than that, yeah, I think we have everything we need. We don't need an naloxone if we don't have the morphine with us, obviously. Bandages are also not really needed anymore, we can skip those. Okay, wish I had more stuff, but I guess that's what we have to work with now. Send me to the planet. Now, the game will also make you use more grenades, because now I think grenades are super useful and super needed. Regular clothes, what is this? Oh yeah, you can also disassemble these things. You have a lot of crates, for example a food crate, a weapon crate, and you can disassemble them to get a lot more stuff. Which is awesome. Let's start. I also saw that in the beginning of the game, you have a lot of enemies with very low tier weapons and equipment. I guess that's normal. But it does make you use certain types of weapons more in the beginning. Yeah, these guys are wearing prison clothes. Wow, I need to switch to other weapons soon. Also didn't notice that much that I have a number of, boss souls and other type of weapons that could have instantly killed you. Beautiful. These shotguns are very dangerous in the beginning, but right now with my current armor as well, it's going to be hard to actually damage me. Oh, the prisoners have their own food packs. I guess life is relatively safe in the prison now, as opposed to life in a corporation. Interesting. So they did fix some of the problems with some of the enemies not having enough loot or sufficient or sufficient reason to even look at their loot. I think we have enough bandages, but we'll just have to max out the number. Just keep coming. Okay. Knuckles, that's a new weapon. Yeah, everything is more thematical. This is what I like about these developers. They actually went through all of the factions and all of their equipment, and they gave them appropriate equipment. So as you can see, the prisoners have kind of like what you would expect in terms of weapons. Yeah, I need the plastic as well, sadly. I guess I can take the ammo. Huh. So cool. Even though the prisoners are not a big challenge for the player, they still have a lot of numbers. Some of them will bring their guns. Or their big melee weapons. Huh. Strangely, they have a lot of food, which they didn't have before. I also want this nanostim immunity. Okay, so we only have 2 floors over here. Medical glue is something I would also really want, but I think I have to keep an open attitude towards looting the things that I'll need for the future. Hey, one shotgun shell. Never waste a single bullet, right? My instinct tells me to go down. Over here. Let's also repair that with one repair part. Yeah, so all of the changes are very, very good from what I played in the beta of the patch. And they really managed to improve the whole game, all of the systems. Oh, this is the spider soup. The spider soup. Actually gives you a lot of soupiness. They also reduced the effectiveness of heavy weapons and heavy weapon ammo, like the AK weapon type. So it seems like they introduced this weapon, this additional ammo type, which is kind of like rifle type. It's .42. Why did I take this ammo with me? Mistake. I guess it looks more... If you don't look carefully, it's the same more or less. .42 bullets. So if you don't know what .42 bullets, well, just think of them as the 5.56 or 5.45 ammo types on Earth currently. And this is the real rifle round. And this, well, 7.9, it's like 7.30, you know, the AK, the big AK bullets or the sniper, I think is more related to the sniper bullets that are currently in use. The calibers actually make sense now, and they're more tied to real life calibers than they used to be. Yeah, I guess they never really managed to... They really never managed to balance the powerful... Wow, that actually hurt me, even though I had very good armor, so... See? This is Pierce bullets, Pierce ammo, and I had what? 36 Pierce, but it still damaged me a little bit to wound me. Yeah, that was a waste of a slot, but it's okay. What was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, the fact that they added so many real life elements to the game and actually inspired it from real life is much more impactful than on the FOD, because it'll be easier for them to balance. It's also just easier to understand what you're doing with the game, even though you don't know the game that well right now. Yeah. I don't think that will go away. Yes, arm fracture. So the arm fracture will take a while to go away. I think we're ready to go to the next floor. Oh no, we have to kill even more targets. Plastic. Okay, let's see what's behind this door now. You can see we're still leaking. One thing I would like for them to have is a timer over here. Timer until chance of recovery is 60%, remaining 17. So a timer to show you how many turns you have your arm bandage for. So it will be 17, and this goes over here and disappears, and the pierce is still there. Then you'll know you need to apply another bandage. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know you have to apply another bandage just by looking at it and seeing what remains. Which, as you can imagine, is a bit annoying. Oh, actually I could take all of the ammo. Yeah, it fixed it. Now, if you're wondering, is the shotgun that good? Well, no, it's just because this class has the scatter. It has a lot of minus scatter, so that accuracy plus scatter plus range. The shotgun is still overpowered. I think the developer should look at the bonuses and the stats of some, I don't know. This might be the hardest thing to balance in the game, the shotgun, the jet hammer. Because look at this, the jet hammer is a sniper rifle. It gives a whole new meaning to the term of sniper shotgun or shotgun sharpshooter. Am I done? I still need to kill one more enemy. Taking the heavy bullets, I might need them for something else. Is that something I want to loot? And basically the loot is now divided into a couple of major items like healing, weapons, ammunition. And then there are the barter items, which are much better presented now. I mean, you know, hey, this is expensive. It's a medical device. You need to take it for use in barter. Oh, so sadly, this means another thing. I don't really appreciate this mechanic, but as you can see, your weight will go up so much faster because some of these things are very, very heavy in a way. I'm not sure what they modified on the weight of most of the armors and the guns and stuff, but it feels like you're going to fill up your inventory, your equipment modifier meter a lot faster. Dwarf searching, probably not. Yeah, they really need to implement something for this because it's so hard to see when if it will heal or not. I guess I could use a band. Wait, what? A bandage or something better, but efficiency is the key here. Oh, that's a security guard. Yeah, look at that security guard. Pointsman, glory, pointsman. Oh, he has quite a bit of cut resistance. Yeah, 32. He's in such a good position right now. I guess these are the only two things I can really complain about, at least in the early game. The lack of missions for your factions or for your locations, and also not seeing when the wound is ready to be bandaged again. Or the ability to add a better thing on top of the so for example, if you use a rag, you should be able to add a bandage on top of it, because I think some people try this and do not understand why it doesn't work. Easy routing. I really want this morphine over here, but what do I throw away? Not a shotgun. I need the glass to make the morphine itself. Yeah, they look so cool on the enemies. You know what? This is kind of leading me to believe that at some point the player might have their own corporation, because think about it, you're a mercenary company, a PMC, so at some point you might become big enough to make your own corporation, right? Yeah, that's a bit annoying. We need a lot of plastic for food. Kind of interesting, right? You need plastic for food. So does that mean all of our food is plastic, or is just plastic wrap? I would say both at the best case situation. I open the door. Yeah, okay, let's just go. I don't really want that much, but again, this is just a short mission to showcase life. Yeah, there's no visual indicator for that. The game feels so good. Now I only wish I had more time to play it. Cool, does this thing have water? Yes. Wait, before we go to the second floor, let's make sure, yes. Now we can kill anything that tries to, I don't know, stab us, or cut our precious armor. Guardsman clothing, that's even better, so I guess this is just armor, or clothes. Or even armor and clothes. Yeah, this was a mistake, but I don't want to throw them away. They seem kind of valuable. Don't worry, we'll unbox the clothes once we reach the ship. Such a good idea. Might even use the scanner. So I guess most of the enemies and the loot will be on the right side. So yeah, let's go on the right side. I think, I don't know, maybe some people look at the game and say, hey, this is too easy. No, it's not too easy. It's just because it's the beginning of the game where corporations don't have all of their things. Wow, it just refuses to die. What's your armor, my friend? I guess I could just unlock you to my damage rolls. Yeah, see, you can still die without any issue. Death is always an option in this game. But yeah, it really seems that you need more repair kits or repair items, and they're not as easy to get as they once were. Look at all of the shotgun shells near me. Now it's time for the best part of the game, looting. Also, just look at how many rags I had to use. So definitely make a stockpile of the weapon repair parts. Why are you tempting me, game? Because I really want this. Well, I'll probably not need anything else for the rest of the mission. From who? From your fellow prisoners? I saw that guy. I see everything. Sniper rifle. Oh, that's such a quiet death. This quiet death sounds like a refreshing glass of Coca-Cola. I don't think that's better than what it used to be. Wow, look at all of the enemies. They're just in a straight line. Yeah, they seem to have included. Yeah, I made a couple of tactical errors over there. It shredded my armor. He completely wasted the durability of his shotgun because it was a makeshift shotgun. So as you can see, because of the low damage, that means the lower tier weapons will not even be able to scratch you, but they'll definitely injure you. Even though they don't hurt your health, they will injure you, and they'll also destroy and tank the durability of your own armor. It was a massive burst, and as you can see, you cannot destroy them after they lose their durability. That's actually one of the only times I saw an enemy destroy its gun, lose all of its durability. But that's actually a very unique sight for me. You know what, I don't think this gun is that rare anyway. Let's just take the ammo. We'll have one slot free for what's coming next. Yeah, definitely you need to stockpile a lot of things. I'm impressed with the game. I'm always impressed with this game and how the developers choose to upgrade the game. Still more enemies in here. The evacuation. I think I want to loot the area a little more because it seems like the enemies are not dangerous, but we have loot. They have more loot to take in the forms of items that are on the floor. Darknet unit, that sounds lovely. But you know what, I think they should also tell you the price of the last time you saw the price of this unit. Because it feels like it's a little... Okay, so that's another thing I would change about the current update. Seeing the price of the current item you pick up, or the last known price of the item you picked up. Well, this is also very important because it heals basically everything and it gives you health and also reduces pain, which is very rare to have in the game. To reduce something that reduces pain. This is also very useful now because you can no longer use the alcohol to keep the Quasimorph meter down. Yeah, I think I should take that item. I have a bad feeling about that, so let's take it. Okay, let's search the lower areas because that's also one of the areas that had loot, according to the UI. They probably have to fix the voice line because that's what a guard would say, but not a prisoner. We need backup, no. They would say, bring more guns, bring the shotgun, bring the flamethrower, bring the... I don't know, the bolt thrower, the grenades, bring the grenades, yeah. It would be funny to hear a voice line like that. Bring the grenades! And that would terrify the player as well, fried meat. Well, I guess you know what kind of a meat it is, if it increases quasimorphosis. Yeah, let's raid the storeroom, or the station storeroom, because I don't think it belongs to the prisoners. More delicious soup. Oh, hello. And there are like bugs in here. Well, I guess I need to use another one for safety. Now I need to rip out a t-shirt or something. Yeah, mercenary in the future, using high-tech weapons and armor, but we're ripping out the t-shirts of the enemies we kill to use as makeshift bandages that bleed all over the place. Ones that bleed all over the place and probably need medical attention. Yeah, there's still the surprise door opener, as you can see. Dragon Volley, yeah, I don't think there's any point in trying to get the items that are more interesting types of ammo before you can produce them, because you'll just not have enough. He was hiding a medkit from me. Well, I guess I really want to use this. Is rubber important? I don't know. I guess I'll take one more stack of rubber. That's 2 morphine syringes over there. Yeah, I think it's time to leave. It's time to leave. Also, as you can see, the maps are much shorter or much smaller. Guess we can take a peek at what's next over here. Yeah, let's loot some of these guys and take a peek at what's next. Good mechanism. Fixes tools. By tool I mean... what? Oh, they probably just mean their weapons. That count also as tools. another medical room. Okay, we'll have to go there as well. And the game is making it very hard for me to leave. Also, that's a great way to get more glass, because that's one of the items or the materials you had a hard time getting. Hey, don't try that with me. That was so worth it. Oh, another morphine, yeah. I guess we have enough morphine for another mission. Yeah, let's leave the place. Am I being followed? Nope. Okay, we can leave now. Definitely the game is getting more and more fleshed out. I'm very curious what the future will bring for it, because as you can see, this is probably one of the most fun games you can play on Steam right now. Well, don't you just throw that at me at the last second, because now I have to think about what I want to take. But I guess Eviamo was never meant for us. It's good glass and also good Quasimorphosis reduction, and also a lot of... I don't remember this giving so many calories. Probably did. But now it can actually cause addiction, which might be a big problem. Also it heals hypothermia, which is another status in the game. Oh, that was a pretty fun mission. Much better balance, yeah. But as you can see, the rewards can still be hit or miss. You are getting, what, free jackets and a lot of nails. What am I going to do? Build a porch in space? Build a small gazebo over here? Or no? Probably the best place for a gazebo would be... No, somewhere over here. Yeah, build a gazebo in space. Also, like I said, I don't think we can active... Oh, yeah. We can look at the mercenaries' equipment from this map. There are no missions here, really. Okay, travel to the moon. I'm not sure if there's a way to look at your mercenary equipment right now, except when you click on it for a mission. I guess they could just add over here another tab, mercenary equipment. That will fix most of the issues. Or when you open the spacecraft, there should be a tab over here. Mercenary items. Okay, let's do it like this. Actually, no, I think I have to open it in my inventory, otherwise it will get really messy. So disassemble, and still put them over here. I guess that's just normal clothes. Guardsman clothing, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So Guardsman, I think, is supposed to be something like medium armor. And Arbiter, Adeptus Arbiter, so that's kind of like a Judge Dredd armor, if you want to think of, if you don't know what Warhammer 40k is. 642, well, I guess it's not better than this one. Adds a lot of CAD resistance. Arbiter 8-8, oh, 8 at everything, interesting. So that would be much better against Pierce. A little worse against fire, but... I guess I'll keep this on right now, because it gives me a lot of fire resistance as well. I don't think fire can damage me. Shock and beam weapons, that's such a cool thing. Arbiter pants. Arbiter boots. Oh, I get a full set of Arbiter stuff. Look at how cool the helmet is. Yeah. The boots 8844. Fire and shock. I guess this is shock and beam. Well, they are a little better, and they also have 100 durability. Wait, what? 6612. Yeah, let's take the Arbiter stuff. Looks like the Arbiter is kind of like the direct upgrade for this one. I guess we still keep some fire resistance, but this seems like it's much better. Also, we can disassemble. Oh, now disassemble the military aid kits, which is basically an IFAK. Hell, I think this is the same thing as an IFAK from Escape from Tarkov, which is a real life item. Many good changes. I like all of the changes. Basically, the game is so much better now, and I think this video kind of showcased most of the bigger changes and also the new armor types and some of the new weapons and the new mechanics and how the game works right now and how you're actually supposed to use healing items because you have more HP, more armor, so you don't die so fast. That doesn't seem like it's such a big problem. Yeah, amazing work for the update and the game in general, developers. Good job. Thumbs up. Bye bye.